Hello, my dear scholars. Very good morning to you all. Have a great day. Okay, so in our previous class, we started a new lesson. That is lesson number 3. What is the name of our lesson number 3? Powerhouse. What is the name of our lesson number 3? Powerhouse. Okay, so in this lesson, we are discussing about forms of energy. Right, so students, and in our last class we discussed about two types of energy. What are those? Food energy and heat energy, right? So there are many types of energy. Okay, so let us learn about a few forms of energy. Okay, so food energy, heat energy, light energy, sound energy, energy of movement, and electrical energy. So in our previous class we discussed about food energy and heat energy, and also I gave home fun about food energy and heat energy, right? So now we'll see answers for those home fun. Okay, students, can you see answers for 3.1 activity? Pipe activity. Okay, next. These are the answers for 3.2. Okay, next. These are the answers for 3.3. Okay, next. These are the answers for 3.4. Okay, students, once compare your answers with these. Okay, so now there is a one more home fun about heat energy. Okay, so that is look around activity. Let's read. Take the help of an adult to do this activity. Take a piece of wrinkled cloth and try to press it using a clothes iron and that is not plugged in. Try this again with the clothes iron plugged in and switched on. Okay, my dear students, here uh, if you want to do this activity with help of adults only, with help of your parents only. If you want to do this activity, okay, or else just imagine. Okay, okay, and students, be careful while doing this activity. With help of your parents only try to do this activity, or else no need, just imagine. So students, listen carefully. Take a piece of wrinkled cloth. Okay, wrinkle means mudatalu unna evaina cloth you have to take. Okay, so next try to press it using a clothes iron with iron box. Okay, with iron box try to press it when that is not plugged in. When that is not plugged in, press the clothes with iron box when that is not plugged in. First you have to press that wrinkled cloth with iron box when that is not plugged in. Are you clear about this, my dear students? You have to press the cloth, you have to press the cloth with iron box when that is not plugged in. Okay, without plugging in try to press the clothes. Now absorb the cloth. Okay, is there any change in that? Okay, next switch on, plug in and switch on. Next try to press the cloth. Okay, after plugging in. Okay, after plugging in try to press the cloth. Okay, so will you observe any change before plugging in and after plugging in? Okay, will you observe any change? Yes, yes or no? Will observe changes in the cloth. Okay, students, at first the cloth iron was not hot, right? Why? Because we are not switched on, right? So the clothes iron was not hot, and wrinkles in the cloth remained. After the iron was switched on, that iron box was switched on, the iron became hot and heat. Okay, then heat energy from it removed wrinkles from the cloth. Okay, so once if you have interest, try to do this activity with the help of your parents. Okay, and observe the change in the cloth before plugging in, and mm, okay, after plugging in. Okay, so next students, next try to complete the answers. Here, what difference did you observe in the cloth, and what do you think caused the difference? Next, observe your surroundings and list at least three ways in which we use heat energy in our everyday life. Okay, so observe your surroundings and list at least three ways in which we use heat energy. Okay, in which we use heat energy in our everyday life. You have to list out at least three ways. Okay, so we use heat energy to cook food. Okay, to dry or iron our clothes. Okay, to warm water and to keep our house warm. Yes or no? Okay, so here students, there is there is a second question. Okay, so here you have to write um, three ways in which we are using heat energy in our everyday life. Okay students, I hope everyone clear about this activity. Okay, simple. You have to take a wrinkled cloth, okay, and try to press it using a iron box when that is not plugged in. Okay, and uh, observe that cloth, is there any change? Next what you have to do? Next, try to press the cloth after plugging in. Okay, after plugging in. So, will you observe any change? So, you have to write answers here. Okay, next, this one you have to write three ways in which we use heat energy in our everyday life. Okay students, so complete this 3.5 activity about heat energy. So students, we use heat energy from the sun. Yes or no? Yes. So besides heat energy, another form of energy that we use from the sun. Okay, so sun provides two types of energy. Okay, sun provides us two types of energy. One is heat energy, and what is the another form of energy? Can you guess? What is that? Besides heat energy, another form of energy that we use from the sun is light energy. What? Light energy. Okay, now we'll have a discussion about light energy. Are you all ready, my dear students? Okay, so 3.6, look within activity, page number 59. Okay, listen carefully about light energy. Sometimes when the lights go out at night time. Okay, oh my god. So when the lights go out at night time, we are unable to see what is around us. Okay, if no lights at in our home, what would happen? In dark we can't see anything. Yes, what is around us, we can't see anything in the dark. If there is no lights, we'll face many problems. Okay, yes or no? So sometimes when the lights go out at night time, we are unable to see what is around us, right? Yes, so there are few questions. Okay, let's read. If this happens to you, which of your usual activities would you not be able to do? Okay, so if this happen, if there is no power at your home, which of your activities would you not be able to do? Okay, what are the activities you can't do without light? Okay, without light, if there is no light, what type of activities you can't do, you have to mention here. Okay, next question. What is the next question? So students, turn to the next page, page number 60. Okay, next, how would you feel when this happens? Okay, take a suitable feeling from the options provided. Draw any other feeling that you may have in the last box and write its name. Okay, how would you feel when this happened? Okay, now when this happened with you, how would you feel? So there are some feelings. Okay, pictures, there are pictures about feelings. So when this happened with you, how would you feel? Will you feel sad, or will you feel angry, or will you feel irritated, or will you feel excited? Okay, so among these feelings, if you have any other type of feeling, you can draw it in the provided box. Here they provided one box, right? So in this box, among these feelings, if you have any other feeling, you can draw it here and name it. Okay students, so next, what do you usually do when you feel this way? Okay, when you feel sad or angry or irritated or excited. Okay, so when you feel this way, what do you usually do? What do you do? Okay, if you get angry, if you get irritation, okay, if you get excited, if you feel sad, what do you do? Okay, so what do you do? You have to write your work. Okay, next, fourth question, does doing this make you feel better? Does doing this make you feel better? If yes, tick to yes. If no, tick to no. If no, what else would you like to do? Okay, so students, carefully complete this 3.6 activity also. Okay, next, the form of energy that helps us see, observe, and make sense of our surroundings is called light energy. Okay, so what is light energy? It's a form of energy that helps us see, observe, and make sense of our surroundings. Okay, so this light energy helps us see. Okay, how can we use, how we are using this light energy, how we are using this form of energy for seeing, for observing, for making a sense of our surroundings. Okay, so this is called light energy. Light energy mainly helps us to see. Okay students, you know, if there is no light energy, what would happen in the world? You know. Okay, next, objects that give out light are called sources of light. Okay, so simply light giving objects are called sources of light. Light giving objects are called sources of light. So students, tell me some examples for sources of light. Tell me a few sources of light. Okay, so sun is a natural source of light. Okay students, if there is no sunlight, what would happen in the world? You can guess it. Yes or no? Okay, so when we don't receive sunlight, we use several appliances, such as artificial lights, right? Such as lamp and tube lights to give us light. Okay, so these artificial sources of light help us see our surroundings. Okay, so there is a natural source of light, and there are many artificial sources of light which are made by humans. Okay my dear students, What is light energy? This is a form of energy that helps us see. Okay, next is sources of light, means objects from which we are getting light. Okay, light giving objects are called sources of light. For example, sun and many other artificial sources like lamps, tube lights, candle. Okay, so these are the some sources of light. Next, let us now learn about another form of energy that helps us observe and understand our surroundings better. Okay, now we are going to see about another form of energy that helps us observe and understand our surroundings. Okay, my dear students, now about sound energy. Okay, so this is also one form of energy. 3.7 activity. Oh, what is this? A busy railway station. Okay, so imagine that you have walked into the scene in figure 3. Oh my god, it's so busy railway station, right? Imagine that you are walking in that scene. Okay, so once everyone observe this figure 3, this busy railway station for few seconds. Observe this busy railway station for few seconds. Observe it carefully. Now everyone close your eyes. Close your eyes and think of everything you may hear in this scene. Okay, list of 4 these sounds. An example has been provided. Now close your eyes and think of everything that you may have here in this scene. Okay, any sounds will you observe in this? If you are in this scene, what type of sounds will you listen? Okay, so close your eyes and think, if you are in this scene, what type of sounds will you listen? Okay, so now open your eyes and you have to mention here in this box provided. In the provided box, you can write. Okay, so sounds in your, what are the commonly sounds in railway station? Train sounds. Okay, engine sound, movement on tracks. Okay, and sounds from luggage being moved here and there. Okay, and sounds from other workers in the station. Okay, and dogs and other bird sounds. Okay, okay, so many sounds we may hear this type of busy railway station. Okay, students, now the form of energy that helps us here is called sound energy. Okay, sound energy is one form of energy. Sound energy helps us to what? See, or taste, or touch. What? Hearing. So sound energy helps us to hear. So are you able to hear the sounds, my dear students? Are you able to hear the sounds? Yes. Okay, we are able to communicate with one another by making and hearing different kinds of sounds only. If you want anything from others, how can you tell? By making sound. Yes or no? Yes or no? If you want anything, you are if you go to any shop. Okay, so if you want anything from that shop, how will you ask? By making sound only. We will communicate each other by making and by hearing different kinds of sounds only. So sounds also help us understand our surroundings better. So this with cause of this sound energy only, we can sound energy, we can also communicate with one another by making and by hearing different sounds. Okay students, sound energy helps us to hear sounds. Okay, so next there is something in the box. What is that? See once. We also use sound energy as a way to alert those around us. Alert sounds. Okay, can you hear ambulance sounds? So for example, ambulances ambulances use sirens to alert people and other vehicles on the roads to give them way. Okay, so we also use sound energy as a way to alert those around us. For example, ambulances, okay, use sirens. Okay, every day we'll listen sirens. Okay, ambulance sound will listen to alert people and other vehicles on the roads to give them way. So discuss with your partner a few other ways in which sounds can be used to alert people. So what you have to do, discuss with your partner a few other ways in which sounds can be used to alert people. For example, fire engine, okay, and police van. Yes or no? Okay, so we use sound energy as a way to alert those around us. Okay my dear students, next turn to the next page, page number 62, page number 62, 3.8 activity, energy of movement. What is that? Energy of movement. 3.8 activity. So students, to do this activity, um, we need friends. Okay, we need friends to do this activity. So um you have no friends with you right now. Okay, so we'll skip this activity. Okay, next 63. Now this is energy of movement. We'll have a discussion about energy of movement. So the energy of a moving object is referred to as the energy of movement. So energy of a moving object, is referred to as the energy of movement. So moving object's energy, the energy of a moving object is known as energy of movement. Okay, so moving objects are able to transfer their energy onto other objects. So energy can neither be destroyed nor created. Okay, but it can transfer from one form of energy to another. Okay, so energy is also used to help things move. Okay my dear students, so energy of a moving object, moving object's energy is known as energy of movement. If you see examples, you come to know. Okay, 3.9 activity. Once look at this my dear students. Here are two examples of the energy of movement that we can observe around us. Okay, observe the pictures and fill in the blanks. So hitting a tennis ball by swinging a, so hitting a tennis ball by swinging a bat. Yes or no? So students, here tennis ball and swing, we will hit a tennis ball by swinging a bat, that is moving object. So the energy here, the energy is transferring. Okay, the energy is transferring from uh, one object to another object. Okay, next, moving a shopping cart by pushing it, by pushing it. So students, this is about energy of movement. So moving objects are able to transfer their energy onto other objects. Okay, so here um, swinging bat energy transferred to ball. Okay, so moving objects are able to transfer their energy onto other objects. The energy of a moving object is referred to as the energy of movement. Okay students, in your further classes you will learn more about energy of movement. There are kinetic energy and potential energy. Okay, in your further, in your classes you will learn about energy of movement, different types of energies. Okay my dear students, so this is about energy of movement. So today you have to complete 3.5 to 3.9. Okay students, so what we discussed today about light energy, sound energy, and energy of movement. Okay, so what is mean by light energy? So it's a form of energy that help us see, observe, and make sense of our surrounding is called light energy. Okay, and sources of light. What are the sources of light? There are natural sources of light and artificial sources of light. Okay, so sources of light means light giving objects, objects which gives light. Okay, so next about sound energy. Sound energy, it's a form of energy that helps us hear. Okay, and we are able to communicate with one another by making and by hearing different types of sounds. Next, energy of movement. So the energy of a moving object is known as energy of movement. For example, hitting a tennis ball by swinging a bat. So here moving objects are able to transfer their energy onto other objects. Okay my dear students, this is today's your science class. Complete your home funds. Okay my dear students, bye bye, take care.